Ladies, on behalf of men, I have a favor to ask. Could you just make up your minds already? Because we're getting a little sick and tired of having to listen to things like this.
Can we please normalize men coming up to women again?
Short answer, no. No, we can't. Because you see, the risk for men is too great these days. Y'all wanted to be strong and independent. Y'all wanted to be those boss bitches. So you then weaponized Me Too and have gone about making false allegations by the millions. False allegations in the workplace, false allegations in family court, and lots of false allegations against men who dared to approach you. Decent men whose only crime is that they weren't attractive enough, weren't hot enough for you, or rich enough, or whatever. So you decided that those men that you weren't attracted to were creepy, and then you went and claimed that they were harassing you. And it isn't just feminists who do that. It's all women. Gone are the days when women would politely decline a man who approached them. Nope. These days, y'all are far more likely to file charges than say thanks but no thanks. And even if you want to claim you would never do that, the fact is, we men don't know that and can never know whether you will or won't. And that's a risk we simply cannot take. So no, darling, that ship has sailed. We cannot normalize men coming up to women anymore. In fact, we need to do the opposite. We need to normalize men avoiding women in every way and every place possible. It's the smart, prudent thing to do because the risk that women present to men, all men now, is simply too great. And if that's not bad enough, just wait till you hear what she says next.
I'm so annoyed that the feminist movement and all these very entitled females now made it almost basically impossible for a man to never not seem creepy.
Aw, how cute, darling. But pretty hollow sentiment considering that I'm betting you weren't annoyed enough in the past to say anything to those feminists as they spread their toxicity towards men. Spread it to the point where men want nothing to do with you, which is exactly why you're really annoyed. The fact is, it's not just feminists who are to blame, but you, darling. All of you. Your silence all these years as they did what they did is your complicity.
And I'm just what the heck? If you don't talk to me, I think you're a weak man.
So let me get this straight. You're upset with feminists because they drove men away. And then, just as feminists do, you flat out stated that any man who won't approach you is weak, a coward, unmanly. In other words, darling, you just showed your feminine toxicity. Put it out there for the entire world to see. And you wonder why men won't approach you? Good Lord, the level of delusion today's women live by knows no bounds.
Probably you may not be. You probably aren't because it'd be impossible for every man to be a weak man, especially at the gym that I go to.
Now you're trying to backtrack. Now you're trying to save yourself and give yourself an out. No, darling, you already showed us your true colors. You showed your double standards and hypocrisy. No sane man would ever approach you, nor will they, which it appears is exactly what's happening. It's not that men are afraid or too weak to approach you or women like you. It's that they don't want to deal with the narcissism, the delusions, the drama, and the risk. Oh, and P.S., the gym is a place to work out, not a meat market. So just go there, do your little 30 minutes on the elliptical, and leave us the hell alone, okay?
But, the feminists really ruined men need things. Shame on you, feminists.
Well, I have to agree. I agree completely. But again, let's point this out. It wasn't just the feminists who are to blame. You and all the other ladies like you are every bit as guilty. But instead of admitting that, instead of acknowledging that, as is always the case with women, you seek to lay the blame elsewhere. You refuse to take any accountability, refuse to take responsibility for your own actions. Actions which allowed the feminists to do what they did, which again goes back to exactly why men want nothing to do with you. Because it's a no-win situation. Being around someone who thinks they're perfect and lays the blame for all that is wrong with the world on anyone else but themselves, even when they are obviously guilty. So to wrap things up, shame on you too, sweetie, because until and unless you're willing to look in the mirror and take some accountability, things aren't going to change. Look, I'm not trying to be mean here, but the fact of the matter is, to us men, you're really no different and no better than all those, what did you call them? Oh, right, femmies.